All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Whitetail Survival. Tonight, I wanted to go over another survival kit I picked up. This is the Lifeline Ultimate Survival Water Bottle Kit. So, this is a pretty big water bottle. So, let's get into this thing real quick. So, as you can see here, this is a large water bottle. It has a Lifeline branding on there, Ultimate Survivor. And here's the tag. And here's some of the stuff that's in there. There's a contents list. If you would like to read that, just pause the video there and take a look at it. But we are going to go over everything that's in there. So right off the bat, we will remove that and pull that off. And here we have a large carabiner. And it is taped on. And we will just bust that tape real quick. So that would be your first item. A large carabiner. And here this has plastic on it. Let's see if I can just twist that off. That's tape actually. So pull that off. And there it is. Lid's off. It's just a plastic lid. And it seals on the inside and the outside. And right off the bat here are some Lifeline safety matches. And these are strike on box. Let's check one. Oh, and I broke it in half. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, I don't know how old this kit is, but the thing still works. I think they still make this one if I'm not mistaken. So moving on from there, it's a whole box of waterproof matches. And the next thing I can see in there is a small multi-tool. And this has a little clip on it. And this one actually feels okay. It's not one of them really, really cheap, like junky spring clips here. It's actually not too bad. So let's open this thing up, and it just opens like a regular multi-tool. And the thing's open pretty far, but it is fairly small. So there you have more of a, not a super fine tip, but it's nice and squared off. You get like a needle nose portion, regular plier portion, and then probably like a light wire cutter. And this is going to be a crimper. And we might as well get a look at the tools. And so far, that one came open fairly easy. Got a nail file, nail cleaner, cross file on the other side. And okay, these ones actually come open real easy, so this one must be a little better quality than some of them. We got a real fine flat head there. And then this is like a real small, like Phillips 1 or Phillips 0, but that's just for look because the other side's flat, but it should work for that purpose. Here we got a bottle opener. And we will come to the other side here. And we will pop this open. See what we got there. We have a larger flathead. And then here, I'm guessing this is going to be a hook remover. I don't really see any other purpose for it. And then the last thing, we got and as you can see there it is, shaving skin off. So that is fairly sharp. So, you know, it feels like a good little tool for what it is. Why don't we go down here and we'll actually get a look on how big it is. If we just go to the 20-inch mark here, we'll say that thing's probably almost 4 inches. So it's real small. It's not real heavy duty, so we'll just say 3 3/4 inches just to be safe. And that would be, let's go to the 50 centimeters here. So maybe 9.5 centimeters, something like that. Open. And let's fold this thing up and we'll do the same thing. We got about 2 inches folded up. or let's say 5 centimeters folded up. And I might as well take it out. I'll show you by hand too. So here's that little tool. As you can see, it is small, but you can get a fairly decent grip on the thing because of how wide it is. Your hands aren't completely touching with it closed. Now, I can squeeze it fairly hard. There's oh, you know what? There's not really any flex there. I'm giving it a pretty good squeeze. I honestly don't know. So I probably could break it. I could feel a little bit of flexing there, but this would work for a couple days if you needed a quick little multi-tool. So there is that multi-tool. And see if it closes the whole way, because I did get, yeah, it does. So I did give that thing a pretty good squeeze. I don't think it would break real easy there. So that's better than some of the tools. I could literally just crush them. So here is the little pouch for that thing. I don't feel anything in there. And here is the pouch. And it also has a rubber band around it. I'll jump in there. I am seeing 2 AAA batteries here, so we might be going outside for this one. And I think I found what belongs to... I might have to get something else out first. It's packed in there pretty tight. So here is a candle. Just like a tea light candle. These have many purposes. And I'm going to say this is probably a good purpose of that. So here is an emergency poncho. It's their own brand. And one size fits all. 50-inch and 52 by 80. So that's pretty big. With this poncho and this candle, it would at least keep you warm for a while. Maybe not as warm as with the space blanket, but at least you have a shelter there for a little while. So the next thing we got here. Here is one of these. This is like a necklace. You got a liquid-filled compass on the bottom. And this is where the matches will end up, because that is where I'm going to put them. And on this side, we have a whistle. And as you can see in there, this has got a big P in it. So while we have it, we might as well take it out here. We will take this thing out here and we will give it a blow real quick. So here is this whistle. And yes, that is extremely loud too. All of these whistles are loud. It doesn't matter which one you get. As long as it works, they're going to be loud. So especially indoors, that's enough to make my ears ring. So plenty loud. So there is that whistle. Let's dig in here a little deeper. And I can see here is a water bag here. So you could use this bag to fill up full of water to have an extra amount of water here. This is 32 ounces, so this is 1 quart. And this bag would probably hold a little bit more than that, so you would have 2 refills there. Or you could use this bag to hold all the contents of the kit while you filled this up with water and carry it around. So the next thing I see in here, okay, this is a 6-hour hand warmer. So that's actually pretty awesome. So now this would help you out also in your shelter situation between the candle and the poncho. And one more thing I see in here that I would love to get out. That's the only problem with some of this stuff. It's big. And I can't get it out there. But here is that light I was talking about. I knew there had to be something in there because of the batteries. So Here's a little set of directions, AAA batteries, and basically just some directions on how the flashlight works. There's a button. So this is a 2 AAA flashlight. And these should still be good. They're sealed up. I don't know what the life expectancy is on these batteries, but they look okay. Let's drop these things in there. I'll make sure this thing works. It's got a little rubber O-ring there, which is good for waterproofing. And there we go. It is a incandescent bulb. It's not an LED, so some old tech, but we'll still take it outside and we'll give it a try and see how it does. And we might as well take this little tiny mini backpack out of here. It says Lifeline First Aid. It is literally like a tiny backpack. That little pouch would hold something, but we might as well open this up here. And that is empty. We'll put this aside. And it looks to me like that little backpack is just full of Band-Aids. So there's a pile of adhesive bandages in here. So there's 20 Band-Aids. That's it. I didn't see any like alcohol pads or anything else like that in there. No types of medication or anything. Just the 20 Band-Aids and this little red backpack looking thing. And the next thing I see in here is another hand warmer. So between these two, you got 12 hours of heat. And you know how these work. You just rip this open and it gets exposed to the air, and then these things react with the oxygen and they start to get hot. So it's actually a pretty neat thing. So there's 12 hours plus the candle if you needed the heat fast. Now the hardest thing to get out, which I wish they would have used one of their smaller blankets in here, because if you need this thing, you really need it, and you don't want to be doing what I'm doing here to get this out of there. So there it is. And as you can see, that's it, minus the directions in there. So this is even better yet. Here we have a Lifeline emergency blanket, and this is a big one. It's 56 by 84. And see, I ripped the cover, just the cardboard, taking that thing out of there, but as you can see, the Mylar is fine in there. It is not ripped. So that is everything that I see. Plus the bottle, you can see 1,000 milliliters, 32 ounces. So there is, I didn't see any purification tablets in there. So that would be a nice thing to see. Let's take this out here. Some water purification tablets would be nice in here, and I understand why some companies don't do it, because once you throw them in there, that creates an expiration date. I didn't really see anything in this kit at all that really has an expiration date. The hand warmers might go bad eventually, but I guess as long as the package is okay and no oxygen can get in there, they'll probably stay fine for a long time. Other than that, thanks for sticking around. I really appreciate it. If you could, I'm just going to let you know, please like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for coming back, every single person. I try to answer all the comments. It's a little bit busy right now with everything that's going on, but other than that, why don't we take this light outside and let's see how this thing is. It's incandescent bulb, so I don't think it's going to be extremely bright. It's not an LED, so, but it doesn't hurt to take it out, and we'll give it a shot, see how it is for the kid. But other than that, thanks for watching. Let's go check this thing out. All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Whitetail Survival. I just wanted to go over this little flashlight that came in the Lifeline kit. So there's not much about it. So there it is. It is on. It's just one incandescent bulb. And as you can see, it throws a really strange pattern out of this thing. Right in front of you, it's okay. But other than that, there's going up the tree and going up the other tree, but I can't really see too much with it. Right up close, it's okay. Everything's like a realistic color, but that is really about it. There is next to no light in the middle, and there's like 2 rings of light below that. So that's all you can really see. So I just wanted to go over that real quick. Here's that little light. Like I said, thanks again for watching. I would probably swap this out for something LED. I have stuff half the size that's 3 times brighter than this. So other than that, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and we will catch you on the next one.